Do you ever walk into a room and forget why you went there? Or sit down for a conversation and the right word won't come? Those little slips feel frustrating and they make us worry. Yet they're often not a sign of inevitability. They're signals, inflammation, metabolic stress, and nutrient gaps whispering that your brain needs different fuel and gentler care. Today, I want to show you 8 fruits that, when used consistently and wisely, can help strengthen your brain and support clearer memory, day by day, meal by meal. Stick with me to the end. Number 1 might surprise you. I'm a clinician and nutrition coach who's worked with adults who wanted practical, realistic ways to keep their minds sharp as they age. I don't promise miracles. What I offer is a science-forward, food-first approach. Foods rich in antioxidants, vitamin C, flavonoids, anthocyanins, and digestive-supporting enzymes that help reduce inflammation, protect neurons from oxidative damage, and support the chemical building blocks your brain needs to form and retrieve memories. If this sounds familiar, type yes in the comments right now. Let me know you're with me. Let's start with a quick primer on why food matters for memory. Think of your brain as a busy construction site. Neurons are the bricks, synapses are the mortar between them, neurotransmitters are the messengers carrying instructions, and blood flow delivers the tools and raw materials. Inflammation and oxidative stress act like corrosive weather and rusted machinery. They wear down the mortar, slow the trucks that deliver materials, and make the repair crew less effective. Metabolism, the way your body extracts and uses nutrients, controls how well that delivery system runs. When digestion, circulation, and the antioxidant systems are humming, your brain can repair synapses, make neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine, and keep memory circuits flexible. When they're not, memory retrieval and formation get clunky. That's where targeted fruits come in. Fruits provide concentrated antioxidants and nutrients that help neutralize free radicals, calm inflammation, and supply vitamin cofactors and polyphenols that support synaptic plasticity and microcirculation. Some fruits also contain enzymes that aid digestion, improving availability of amino acids needed for neurotransmitter production. Over time, adding a variety of these fruits creates a cumulative environment of protection and repair, like tuning up the delivery trucks, greasing the gears, and giving the repair crew better tools. Now, let's count down 8 fruits that fit into that plan, starting at 8 and ending with the most potent pick. 8. Kiwi. This small green fruit packs a surprising punch of vitamin C and phytonutrients that help the brain. Vitamin C isn't just for immunity, it's a cofactor for enzymes that synthesize neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine, and it acts as a powerful antioxidant that neutralizes oxidative stress around neurons. That antioxidant action helps protect synapses from damage that can erode memory circuits over time. Research suggests diets higher in vitamin C-rich foods are associated with better cognitive performance in older adults, though fruits are only one piece of the puzzle. Practically, the skin of kiwi contains extra fiber and beneficial compounds. If you tolerate the fuzz, eating the whole fruit delivers the most benefit. Slice 1 or 2 kiwis into your morning yogurt or oatmeal, or toss a peeled one into a green smoothie. Frozen, plain kiwi chunks are a fine alternative when fresh is out of season. Avoid sugary preserves or canned versions with syrup. Added sugars blunt the metabolic benefits that make fruits helpful in the first place. Imagine the bright green of kiwi as a small toolkit. Vitamin C to support neurotransmitter construction, fiber to steady blood sugar, and antioxidants that keep the repair crew working efficiently. 7. Pineapple. Pineapple carries more than sweetness. It contains bromelain, a group of enzymes and compounds known for anti-inflammatory properties. While bromelain acts mainly in the digestive tract and systemically rather than directly in the brain, lowering systemic inflammation can reduce signals that promote neuroinflammation. So think of pineapple as helping to calm the inflammatory environment that interferes with memory processes. In addition to bromelain, pineapple contributes vitamin C and manganese, nutrients involved in antioxidant defenses and cellular function. Anecdotally, people report that adding pineapple after heavy meals helps digestion and reduces bloating. Better digestion helps make amino acids and cofactors available for neurotransmitter synthesis. For consumption, use fresh pineapple chunks, tossed into a salad, blended into a smoothie, or eaten after protein-rich meals. You can use frozen pineapple with no added sugar as a convenient option. Avoid canned pineapple in heavy syrup. If you're on blood thinners or have a known sensitivity, check with your clinician before consuming supplemental bromelain or large amounts of pineapple frequently. Food amounts are generally safe for most people. Picture pineapple as the calming cleanup crew. It helps clear inflammatory debris so the brain's repair team can focus on rebuilding. 6. Papaya. Papaya brings both papain, an enzyme that aids digestion, and a good dose of vitamin C and carotenoids. Better digestion means improved breakdown of proteins into amino acids that are precursors for neurotransmitters and for the structural proteins neurons need. Papain supports protein digestion gently, which can be particularly helpful for older adults whose digestive efficiency may have slowed. Papaya is also a source of antioxidants that protect neurons from oxidative stress. Research into fruit-rich diets indicates that improved digestion and nutrient absorption are linked to better cognitive markers, although direct cause-effect in human brain trials is complex and ongoing. To use papaya, choose ripe fruit with some give. Scoop into salads, blend into smoothies with a small fat, like a tablespoon of flax or nut butter, to enhance absorption of fat-soluble nutrients. Or enjoy with a squeeze of lime at breakfast. Avoid processed papaya products with added sugar. Think of papaya as improving the supply line, helping your body extract usable raw materials so the brain's construction crew has the bricks and mortar needed for memory. 5. Guava. Guava is remarkable for its high vitamin C content and an array of polyphenols. It's one of those underappreciated fruits that delivers dense antioxidant protection per bite. Vitamin C here again plays the dual role of antioxidant and neurotransmitter cofactor, while polyphenols support vascular health and may improve microcirculation, meaning more efficient blood flow to the brain's memory centers. Some observational studies associate higher fruit intake, particularly vitamin C-rich fruits, with better cognitive outcomes. While these are associations, not definitive proof, there's good plausibility. Guava helps reduce oxidative stress and supports the small blood vessels that feed the hippocampus and prefrontal cortex, areas critical for memory formation and retrieval. How to eat guava? Enjoy it raw with the skin when possible. The skin contains concentrated polyphenols. Slice it into a morning bowl or blend a quarter of a guava into a smoothie. Frozen, unsweetened guava is perfectly fine if fresh isn't available. Avoid candied or syrup-packed versions. Picture guava as a vascular tune-up. It helps keep the small channels that feed your brain clear and flexible. 4. Blackberries. Blackberries are deep, richly colored berries loaded with anthocyanins, a subtype of flavonoids that gives them their dark hue and offers potent neuroprotective and anti-inflammatory benefits. Anthocyanins can cross the blood-brain barrier and have been shown in animal and some human studies to support synaptic plasticity, the brain's ability to form and strengthen new connections, which is the foundation of memory. Research suggests that diets higher in anthocyanin-rich berries are associated with slower cognitive decline and improvements in verbal memory in some trials. While we must be cautious, results vary. Blackberries are a low-sugar, high-fiber option that delivers concentrated polyphenols without added sugar. Eat them fresh on cereal, stir them into yogurt, or use a cup of frozen blackberries in a smoothie. Try combining them with a source of healthy fat, like a scoop of almond butter in a smoothie, to help the body absorb lipid-soluble compounds. For a vivid mental image, think of blackberries as paintbrushes that help highlight and strengthen synaptic connections, improving the clarity of memory traces. 3. Blueberries. Blueberries are often called brain berries for a reason. They are one of the most studied fruits in cognitive nutrition research. Rich in flavonoids, especially anthocyanins, blueberries have been associated in multiple studies with improved memory performance, better executive function, and enhanced blood flow in regions of the brain tied to memory. They help reduce oxidative stress and neuroinflammation and support microcirculation, which means they improve the delivery of oxygen and nutrients where they're most needed. Clinical trials have shown that regular consumption of blueberries or blueberry extract is associated with modest improvements in memory and cognition in older adults, though individual responses vary and blueberries are not a cure for neurodegenerative diseases. A practical approach. Add a half cup to a cup of blueberries to your daily routine, fresh or frozen, plain, no added sugar, in oatmeal, yogurt, or a morning smoothie. Frozen berries are often picked at peak ripeness and are nutritionally close to fresh. Imagine blueberries as tiny couriers delivering protective compounds and keeping the brain's delivery network unclogged. Small daily doses that pile up into real, meaningful support over time. 2. Strawberries. Strawberries are another excellent source of vitamin C and anthocyanins, with unique flavonoids that have been linked to cognitive benefits. Some observational studies suggest that regular strawberry consumption may be associated with slower rates of cognitive decline in older adults. The mechanisms likely include anti-inflammatory effects, antioxidant protection, and improved microvascular health, helping maintain the integrity of the small blood vessels that feed memory-critical regions. Strawberries are versatile. Slice them over cereal, blend a handful into smoothies, or enjoy them fresh as an afternoon snack. If you use frozen strawberries, choose unsweetened varieties. One practical tip: pair strawberries with a source of healthy fat or a protein, Greek yogurt, nuts. At breakfast, the combination helps stabilize blood sugar and supports sustained neurotransmitter production throughout the morning. Think of strawberries as maintenance, regular, palatable support that keeps the neural pathways polished and responsive. 1. Amla, Indian gooseberry. Amla takes the top spot for a reason. It's extraordinarily rich in vitamin C and polyphenols and has a long history in traditional systems of care for supporting cognitive resilience. Modern research is increasingly interested in amla's antioxidant capacity and its potential to protect neurons from oxidative damage. While high-quality clinical trials in humans focused specifically on memory are still growing, amla's nutrient profile and traditional use make it a compelling ally in a brain-supportive diet. Amla is often available as fresh fruit in some regions, but more commonly as a powder, extract, or in preserved forms. For daily use, many people add a small amount of amla powder, culinary amounts, think a pinch up to a teaspoon, into warm water in the morning, mix it into smoothies, or stir it into porridge. If you're considering concentrated extracts or higher doses, consult your healthcare provider, especially if you take medications, are pregnant, or have health conditions, because concentrated forms can interact with drugs or affect blood sugar. When sourcing amla, look for reputable brands with transparent sourcing and no added sugars or fillers. Visualize amla as a concentrated shield, a dense source of vitamin C and polyphenols that helps preserve the integrity of neurons and supports the overall antioxidant army defending your memory circuits. Putting them together, a practical daily plan. You don't have to eat all 8 every day. The power is in variety and consistency. Here's a simple plan you can take into your week. Breakfast. Start with a bowl of oatmeal topped with sliced kiwi and a handful of blueberries, plus a spoonful of chopped nuts for healthy fat and protein. Mid-morning snack. A cup of plain Greek yogurt stirred with a few sliced strawberries and a sprinkle of ground flax. Lunch. A leafy salad with grilled chicken or beans, diced pineapple, and a light dressing. Add guava slices when in season. Afternoon. A small smoothie made with frozen blackberries, a quarter papaya, a half banana for texture, and a teaspoon of amla powder if you've cleared it with your clinician. Dessert. Snack. Fresh or frozen fruit. Choose what you enjoy. Rotate these options across the week so you get anthocyanins, vitamin C, enzymes, and polyphenols in different combinations. A few practical rules to follow. Prefer whole fresh fruit or plain frozen fruit with no added sugar. Keep the skins on when palatable and safe. Many skins contain concentrated polyphenols. Combine fruits with a source of protein or healthy fat to stabilize blood sugar and improve nutrient absorption. And avoid canned, syrup-packed, or heavily processed fruit products. If you're on medications, have known health conditions, or are pregnant, consult your healthcare provider before using concentrated extracts or powders like amla extract. How these fruits add up. The cumulative logic. Each of the fruits on this list contributes in overlapping, reinforcing ways. Some supply vitamin C, which helps synthesize neurotransmitters and protects neurons. Some deliver anthocyanins and flavonoids that cross into the brain, reduce neuroinflammation, and help maintain synaptic plasticity. Others support digestion and systemic inflammation. Papaya's papain and pineapple's bromelain, helping make the building blocks available for repair. When you eat a variety daily, you're supporting 4 pillars of brain health: antioxidant defense, inflammation control, nutrient availability, and vascular delivery. Over weeks and months, those small inputs change the internal environment, helping the repair crews work better, the delivery trucks move more efficiently, and the bricks and mortar of your neural networks hold together more tightly. Real-life perspective and the limits of food. Let me be clear, these fruits are not a cure for Alzheimer's disease or other neurodegenerative conditions. They're not a substitute for medical evaluation, prescription medications, or therapies recommended by clinicians. But for most adults, adding these fruits in sensible, regular ways supports brain resilience and can reduce the day-to-day cognitive fog many of us notice. I work with clients who report better clarity and steadier recall after making diet and lifestyle shifts. Those are anecdotal and individual, but they align with a growing body of research that food quality matters for brain health. If you're worried about significant memory changes, seek medical assessment. If you're looking to take practical steps today, here's a simple, manageable commitment. Add one of these fruits to your breakfast every morning for 2 weeks. That's it. One bite-sized habit. It's small enough to do and, over time, gives you a real test of how consistent dietary changes affect your focus and recall. A few safety notes and tips. Fresh or plain frozen fruit is best. Avoid added sugar canned fruit, jams with high sugar content, and fruit juices that lack fiber. If you have diabetes or blood sugar concerns, pair fruit with protein or fat to blunt glucose spikes and monitor portions according to your healthcare plan. If you're on medications, especially blood thinners, diabetes medications, or other drugs, check with your provider before adding concentrated extracts, supplements, or high doses of certain fruits regularly. For amla and other concentrated herbal extracts, choose reputable brands and consult your clinician about interactions. Culinary amounts of powders or whole fruit are generally safe for most people, but concentrated supplements can be different. Remember that variety matters. Rotating fruits not only keeps meals interesting, but delivers a broader palette of protective compounds. Small habits, big potential. Think of this as a maintenance program for your brain. You're not doing a one-off treatment, you're tuning the system. Over weeks and months, small, consistent inputs, vitamin C from kiwi and guava, anthocyanins from blueberries and blackberries, digestive enzymes from papaya and pineapple, and the concentrated support of amla create a more resilient environment for memory. You don't have to overhaul your life overnight. Start with one fruit at breakfast, make a simple smoothie twice a week, or swap a sugary snack for a handful of berries. Before I finish, tape the commitment. If this is practical for you, write in the comments the one commitment you'll make. Type yes if you'll add a fruit to your breakfast for the next 2 weeks, or tell me which fruit you'll try. Your small step matters. If you found this useful, like and subscribe, and share this video with one person who should see it, someone who's mentioned they're worried about their memory or who loves practical food tips. We'll keep bringing evidence-aware, practical strategies that help people age with more clarity and confidence. You can strengthen your brain with what you put on your plate. Start small, be consistent, and let those fruits do what they do best. Protect, nourish, and support the repair work your brain needs to keep your memories crisp. Thank you for listening. Take one simple step today and let me know how it goes.